Let's take a look how to make colorful dithered effect here in After Effects. So let's go to After Effects, and here we're going to need two types of compositions. So let's go to New Composition, and this is going to be 4K. Rename it as Pattern. I'm going to go with like 10 seconds, click OK. And here I'm going to need to drag and drop a pattern, which basically looks something like this. Now, if you want to know how to make this exact pattern, because you only can do it with this specific pattern with specific color codes, I also going to leave a link in the description so you can check that tutorial as well. But I also going to leave the source files in the description. So I'm going to go and drag and drop this pattern in. And here we're going to go to Effects and Presets, type in a repeat tile, and drag and drop the repeat tile on the pattern. And here we're going to go to the expand right, and I'm going to go with 2000, expand left 2000, expand down 1200, and expand up 1200 as well. So if you zoom in, here you get the pattern. All right, so from here, I'm going to go back here to the project and right click, go to New Composition. And here I'm going to change up the presets to 1080p, 30 frames per second, click OK. And here I'm going to drag and drop the video that I'm going to work with. Right click on it, go to Transform, and select Fit to Comp. And I'm also going to go and drag and drop the pattern on top of the footage. So first let's go to the blend mode at the pattern. So I'm going to go and click on the toggle switch. So now you can see we got the mode, click on it, and I'm going to select Overlay. Now let's go back, right click, go to New, select Adjustment Layer, and I'm going to rename this as Effects. And from here, we're going to go back to the Effects and Presets, search for Posterize, and we're going to drag and drop the Posterize on the Effects layer. We're going to need to decrease the level all the way to 2. And if I zoom in, check this out, here we got that carrossed dithered effect. So eventually we're going to need to scale this up, so the dithered effect is going to be more visible, and that's going to be a little bit more tricky. And for that, I'm going to go back to the Effects and Presets, type in Mosaic, and drag and drop the mosaic above the posterize. Here, make sure to check the sharp colors. And we're going to need to reset the horizontal blocks and the vertical blocks. So it's going to calculate the pixel size from this artboard. So I'm going to press and hold Alt and click on the stopwatch at the horizontal blocks. And we're going to go here to the expressions and type in this comp. Comp is going to be with uppercase, dot width, and click somewhere here. And now I'm going to repeat the same step with the vertical blocks. Press and hold Alt, click on the stopwatch, and I'm going to go back this comp, dot, and then this is going to be the height. Click somewhere here, and as you can see, it scaled down the mosaic to the 1080p size. So from here, we're going to go to the Effects and Presets, search for Slider, and drag and drop the slider control in between the mosaic and the posterize. We're going to need to increase the slider to 1. So this is going to be the default. And then I'm going to bring this all the way up so we can set up the slider easier. So from here, what we're going to need to do is go here to the horizontal blocks, and I'm going to type in slash. Let's go to the pick whip to this one and drag the pick whip and connect it to the slider here. And I'm going to repeat the same thing with the height. I'm going to click on it, slash. Let's go to the pick whip and drag it to the slider, connect it, click somewhere here. And the next thing we're going to need to do is also scale the pattern. So I'm going to select the pattern layer, press the letter S. So it's going to show up the scale settings. And what we need to do here is press and hold Alt and click on the stopwatch. And from here, I'm going to need to select the layer with the effects. So it's going to show up the slider control. And let's go back to the expression, click on it. And I'm going to type in asterisk. And let's go to the pick whip. And again, we're going to connect it to the slider. Click somewhere here to deselect. And about least there also one important step. I'm going to go and click on the toggle switch. And we're going to go here to the quality and sampling. And as you can see, we got this slash line here. All you need to do is just click on it. And it's going to show up this curvature. And click again. And then it's going to show up this pixelated line. So let's go back. Now we can go to the slider control. And I can increase or decrease. And now you got the colorful dithered effect. Also make sure not to open up here the slider and control it from here, because that way it's going to complicate the value. For example, here we got a round number, which is 9. So if you increase it a little bit more, for example, 9.64, it's going to mess up the whole dithering. So you're going to need to keep it on a specific number like 9 or 10 and so on and so forth. Now, if you want to export this dithered effect, you're going to need a specific setting. So let's go here to the file, go to export, and select add to render quote. And here you're going to need to go to the best settings and change it to current settings. And now you can render it. And that's how you make this colorful dithered effect here in After Effects. Thanks for watching.